Hello Virgo, welcome to another love reading. We're going to be looking at what's going on for you in love, what's been happening in the recent past, what are the challenges for you in love, who you might be dealing with, where is all of this headed. We're going to look at all of that today. So let's jump right in. For Virgo, spirit, angels, guides. What messages, what guidance do you have for Virgo regarding love at this time? Messages, guidance for Virgos. That is good regarding love. What's going on for Virgo in love? Let's start there. Spirit, what is going on for Virgo in love for Virgo? Strength, Leo energy, inner strength, going with the flow, not wanting to control the situation, using a different way of bringing something back into balance or submission. Strength is about using a different approach. That's why she is using patience and inner strength to calm this lion. That's what this image is all about. Could be dealing with a Leo. There might be something regarding love that requires courage as well. Let's see what else. What else? What else is going on for Leo regarding love? What else is going on for Leo regarding love? Judgment. Wow, two major arcanas. I think you're realizing something about the past, having an awakening of some sort. Judgment is about looking back. It could also be about resurrecting something, reviving something, and then after judgment comes the world. You're ready to step into a new cycle. But I feel like something must have happened here. The Eight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. You could have walked away from something, Virgo. You might be thinking about walking away from something after a realization. This could be that after a departure, there could have also been an opportunity for a reconnection here, revival of some sort, but it can't be the way that it was before, because strength and judgment together, very difficult actually to kind of like interpret both of these. But the energy I'm picking up here is whatever you've learned from the past is to be processed, learned, and also not repeated. It's almost like you have to try a new approach now. You have to do things differently. You have to have courage, right? Because I feel like it's almost like, I don't know, even if this is someone wanting a second chance, it's because the pattern cannot be repeated, or the way the relationship was, things would need to be different. Let's get some energies out here. Spirit, tell me more for Virgo. What's the energy for Virgo regarding love? What do we need to know? The overall energy. What's the overall energy for Virgo regarding love? Overall energy. Taking action, time to make a move. You or someone else could be taking action. This is probably what requires courage, strength. Whatever you are realizing or understanding about the past, maybe you want to act on it, or you could flip this for the other person. Secret admirer. You've caught someone's eye. Okay. So either you or another person, the person you're dealing with, is coming towards you, Virgo. I feel like you have your eye on someone, or someone has their eye on you, but then whoever has someone they're admiring, I feel like they want to take action towards them. I hope that makes sense. Let's get an ever after oracle. What else? What else do we need to know for Virgo? What else do we need to know for Virgo? Okay. We got 3. We got love spell, new love, passion, infatuation. So there is a possibility, I feel, for something new to begin. And then we got wicked stepsister. I'm pretty sure this card also came out for you in another reading. Jealousy, drama, interference. Could be an obstacle here that exists. And then sword, courage, defense, conflict. So many ways to interpret this. Let's look what happened in the recent past, see if I can get a little bit more insight here. What happened for Virgo in the recent past, Spirit, regarding love? What happened in the recent past for Virgo? The Lovers, Gemini energy. So there's already been some sort of connection that's significant for you, Virgo. Maybe you met someone that you had a very strong connection with. Yeah, Ace of Cups, and then and then it ended. All right, so I think that's what's happening here is something in the past, a connection was very strong and ended. I'm speaking to a Virgo, there was already a separation here with the Ten of Swords, despite the fact that there was love there and what feels like a strong connection, a strong attraction. Okay, so what's the challenge? Let's get a little more insight, and then I'll tell you what I'm seeing with all these other oracles. Things ended for a reason. So, and you're all going to be dealing with a different way of things ended or ending, or people involved, right? If there is interference. What is the challenge for Virgo in love, Spirit? What's the challenge here? The Emperor, Aries energy. What's the challenge here? What's the challenge here? Okay. Wow. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting like a story here. Okay, so keep in mind not every Virgo reading will resonate with every Virgo watching. Okay, so if this is not your story, that's okay. Come back for another video to see if that one resonates. But the message is very clear, so the more cards that come out, the more sense the story makes. So take what resonates for you, what applies to you, but if you find that most of it doesn't resonate, then obviously it's not your story. So I'm speaking to a Virgo where there was a connection recently that was very special, most likely a soulmate. There was something special about this person, and it ended. There was some sort of ending. Someone walked away. Could have been an Aries, could have been a Leo, does not have to be. I think the challenge is that someone did not take action. Instead, someone was not an Emperor energy. And the Emperor is very decisive. The Emperor has a lot of courage. The Emperor takes charge of a situation. And since this is in the challenge position, I'm getting that someone did not do this. They could have, because the Emperor is very powerful. I think they could have taken action, but they didn't. And maybe they want to apologize for that with the Page of Cups at the bottom here. This could also be you, Virgo. Maybe you didn't take action when you needed to. Now, in the present, someone's understanding what the problem was, why it didn't work out, and what needs to change in the future. Tell me about strength and judgment. What does Virgo need to know about these energies? What does Virgo need to know about these energies? Strength and judgment. What does Virgo need to know about these energies? I don't want to take a card yet. Why does Virgo need to know about strength and judgment? This one. Okay. So you're processing, you're healing, you're thinking, you're reflecting with the Four of Swords. I don't think you're meant to do anything, Virgo. I think you're meant to learn something from what happened. And as you process, as you heal, as you internalize, I think something's like brewing in the background with this Wheel of Fortune. Because the Wheel of Fortune are events that happen as if by luck, as if by magic, as if by divine intervention, opportunities that arrive, that move things forward. But the wheel is always turning, so you can miss opportunities if you're not looking. And sometimes something might appear to be a door that opens for you, but it was only meant to be a lesson. It wasn't meant to be something you just kind of like, life is funny that way. So I think whatever happened here in the present, I think you're just meant to realize things about it, realize what happened here, understand something deeply, understand why things didn't work out. I feel like if there was someone in the past, you're still thinking of each other with Secret Admirer here, but I feel like maybe things ended because of an interference or because of conflict. And so I don't think that that's so easy to come back from if it ended like this 10 of Swords. But taking action is here. So let's look at this person that you're dealing with or will be dealing with. What do we need to know about them? Are they the ones that are going to take action? Because I feel like, I don't know, like something's not really, the Four of Swords is not a card about action. So we'll look at this person, we'll look at what they're thinking about you, and then we'll look at what you can expect next. Spirit, tell me about this person that Virgo is, has, or will be dealing with in the near future. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for Virgo? Oh my gosh, we got 4. Okay, so we have the World for this person, the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, wow, and the Tower. Wow, all of these together. Again, it's very interesting. This reading is like everything is a story. It's like I'm getting the details of everything in a way. I feel like someone's going to surprise you with a message here with the Tower and the Ace of Swords. Maybe they have a revelation or revealing their feelings, making an announcement, a confession, a truth that kind of shatters things here with the Ace of Swords and the Tower. I feel like this is someone that has been working up the nerve to communicate with the 8 of Pentacles. And the World, I feel like it's for a new beginning here, you know, because the World is about endings and beginnings. So you could be going full circle with this person. In terms of action, it's going to be communication. I mean, there's no other way to really look at this. And I think this person has thought about what they're going to say. It's not going to be a random message. There's purpose behind it with this 8 of Pentacles. Tell me more about what this person is thinking, feeling when it comes to Virgo. Tell me about what this person is thinking, feeling, Spirit, when it comes to Virgo. What does Virgo need to know about what is in this person's heart space? I keep getting more than one card. I compare everyone I meet to you, and destiny will help us find each other. Interesting. So they have not been able to replace you, Virgo. There was something special about you. Thinking of you is at the bottom of the deck. Again, I definitely get that vibe that someone is thinking about you, but I don't think it's just them thinking about you. I think you're thinking about them as well. You're thinking about each other. Where is this headed next for Virgo and this other person? Where is this headed next, Spirit, for Virgo? Where is this headed next for Virgo? Wow, the Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity, an offer of some sort. Someone's going to extend you an offer, Virgo, in the near future. So I feel like this conversation might lead to that. What else? Where is all of this headed for Virgo in the near future? 2 of Wands, you'll have to accept or deny. I think the choice will be yours here. What path you're going to take, where you go from here, where you are headed with this person. Can I get one more, please? What can Virgo expect next when it comes to this person, this connection? Wow, the 4 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. I feel like you've been waiting for this. Whatever this is, you've been waiting for the offer, and now that it's here, yeah, there's the hope card, the star at the bottom of the deck. You've had faith that this person would come towards you, or that this would be healed, or that you would have communication with this person. You've waited for this. But now that it's here, it's real. Now you have to decide if this is what you really want. I feel there's a lot of potential here with the 4 of Wands. This could even be like a proposal. When I see the Ace of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands, I think marriage proposal. So this could be the person you marry, or, you know, the person you decide to like put down roots with. Aquarius energy, if I didn't say that at the bottom of the deck. So this is a very beautiful reading. I think it wasn't easy. because it obviously something ended, but I think it has set you up for this new cycle, Virgo, where there might be something very stable and beautiful there.